Greetings, ascending masters of the new revelation, the new Eden of pure consciousness, pure conscious awareness, rising up, waking up, happy 12/14, total solar eclipse in Sagittarius. We had a powerful day. Today was a day of being in between worlds. It was the last day of the Tzolk'in calendar, also a galactic activation portal. So very powerful. The power of the stillness within, manifesting without, coming through in many ways. This is where the term crazy wisdom really starts making sense. Do you all know what I'm talking about? We are here balancing the two worlds. We're in between the 3D and 5D. We're in between the sane and the insane, the internal, the external. This is quantum, and this is the metaphysical, beyond the physical, into the non-physical, and returning, all in less than a blink of an eye, in the wag of a tail. This may be a strange transmission. Grandmother Bear wants to come in, so we'll see what happens here on this most powerful day as we're journeying through the end corridor of the eclipse gateway. And the next 7 days are going to be very intense, very powerful. So keep anchoring into the grid. Keep living from your heart and shining brightly into the night. I'm going to take a moment here to thank our patrons on Patreon for your support and pledges. We appreciate you all. We had our final drawing of our 6th goddess made by the hands of my sacred condor. So we'll reveal the name at the end. You can buy her sacred goddesses on lunagoddessart.com. If you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And before you all get too riled up, let's get started. Today, many things came to fruition. We had, right before the total eclipse, which was over South America, over the Tropic of Capricorn, we had the most powerful earthquake with a 6.0 in Chile, South America. And this was at 1520 UTC, 6.0, just north of the Tropic of Capricorn. Epicenter 21.811 latitude, 68.71 longitude. And this was 73.2 kilometers from Calama, 114 kilometers depth. So I have the 66 encoded, the 73, the 711, 71, 117, 1129 coming in with the Sagittarius energies. And then we had an activation right on the Tropic of Capricorn in Argentina. Now this earthquake in Chile activated a huge portion of our sacred Andes mountains, the Kundalini of Pachamama, which shifted from the Himalayan mountains of the east to the west and the south after World War II, after the break in the space-time continuum. We had a 4.2 in Argentina, which was 121.2 kilometers from Abrac Pampa, 22.955 latitude, 66.858 longitude. So I have the 1122, 232 kilometers depth, 4.2 magnitude at 1345 UTC. So this came in just before, about an hour and a half before the powerful 6.0, and the distance almost overlapped each other because this one in Chile was on the border of Bolivia and Chile, and then the one in Argentina was right on the border of Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia. So this is some powerful activations, which is connected to the portals in Machu Picchu, which I spoke about yesterday, which on the solstice is the interdimensional portal that many of our higher dimensional friends, our star families, will be coming through to connect with all of you. Fiji Islands today, 4.6. Vanuatu, 4.6. 1010, we had 199 kilometers depth in Vanuatu on the Ring of Fire with the Lemurian energy. So we have the 99 and the 1010 Coming through 4.9 in Tonga, Puerto Rico 3.3 with the Atlantean energies, Philippines 4.6, south of Fiji 4.9, also on the Ring of Fire, 623 kilometers depth, very deep into Pachamama, with the 13 Cota, the Divine Feminine, and then in the sacred portal, the center of Lemuria, the heart of Lemuria, the island of Hawaii, 4.4, at the 8/19/27 UTC, 19.865 latitude, 155.568 longitude, 20.2 kilometers from Waimea, 12.2 miles, 24 kilometers depth. So you have the 22, 22 of the 44 and 4.4, creating an 8/8 Lion's Gate portal right in the heart, which is the heart is the Cor Leon, the heart of the lion. And the middle path, the middle dantian, the heart chakra, and the fire element, fire in the middle, where the word pyramid comes from, which is a natural vortex in the center of your being, the center of the great pyramids all over this realm that are fully activated now, and the pyramid within, the Merkaba, rising up and flowing down, the fire rise up, the water flow down, the yin, the yang, the eagle and the condor fly freely together in the sacred portal in Jordan, Middle East, right on the border of Jordan, Israel and Egypt, in the Gulf of Aqaba, also on the border of Saudi Arabia. 3.9 with the 12 of the Divine Feminine, the feminine rising up to 30 UTC, 29.524 latitude, 34.977 longitude, south of Fiji 4.7, and then again today off the coast of Oregon, not too far from where we are anchoring our highest codes, with a 3.5 magnitude of the 8 energy, 255 UTC, 43.299 latitude, 126.901 longitude. We also had this very rare activation, very powerful 5.8 with the 13 Divine Feminine, 1935 UTC in the Norwegian Sea. And this is north of the Arctic Circle, Norwegian Sea, which borders the Greenland Sea. And this is in between Greenland and Norway, the Norway, Sweden, Finland, Trinity, the 3 fingers of the Divine Goddess. Iceland is in between, just south of this activation. So we have this type of pyramid right in the center of the north of the crown of the sacred queen. Sovereignty is ours to take. Today we are going to start our first transmission from the Order of the Star. New moon solar eclipse, December 2020. On December 14th through 15th, we have a total new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius. Solar eclipses are like potent new moons and unlock a door to a new portal of energy. There is so much fresh energy on offer for us under this eclipse. It brings the promise of brand new beginnings, fresh starts, and the opportunity to set wheels into motion. The strong, abundant energy flowing around this eclipse may also bring some gifts and rewards our way. This will be extra amplified by Saturn, who a few days later, on December 17, will leave Capricorn, where it has been for the last 2.5 years, for the sign of Aquarius. It is said that whenever Saturn leaves one zodiac sign for another, we are gifted and rewarded for all the hard work we have achieved. The energy of the solar eclipse has the power to amplify these gifts and rewards, so think about where you have felt most challenge and where you have done the most growth, and then stay open to any gifts and rewards that may be illuminated for you under this energy. The Sagittarius solar eclipse falls on 23 to 24 degrees of Sagittarius, which is also just a couple of degrees shy of the galactic center. The galactic center is believed to be the center of our universe and sits at about 27 degrees of Sagittarius. And that's a 9 energy. This is also a highly sensitive degree of the zodiac and indicates strong galactic activations. Under the light of this eclipse, we may notice our frequency lifted and our consciousness ascending. We may begin to become aware of growing pains or ascension symptoms. We may even find ourselves accessing the wisdom of our intuition, spirit guides, and higher self with greater ease. Each degree of the zodiac also carries a significant message. These messages were intuited by psychic medium Elise Wheeler and are known as Sabian symbols. The Sabian symbol for this solar eclipse, which falls between 23 to 24 degrees of Sagittarius, is a bluebird standing at the entrance to a house. The idea of this bluebird standing at the door is a happy one. What a treat it would be to see a bright bluebird waiting at your door. It would feel like a special gift or a loving sign from the universe. However, the bluebird could also be missed. You could be too busy on your phone, caught up with the thoughts in your mind or how many things you have to get done, that you miss the bluebird altogether. And this energy is carried through the solar eclipse as well. It offers new beginnings, it offers signs and gifts from the universe. But will you be open to see them? Will you be open to see the bluebird sitting at your door? The universe is always offering things to us, but we have to be in an open state to notice and receive these offerings too. The fastest way to get into a state of receiving is to shift our mindset, and the easiest way to do that is to focus on abundance, appreciation, and gratitude as often as we can. When you shift out of complaining, wishing things were different, or self-limiting thinking, and open instead to abundance, you will open the door to not just seeing the offering of the bluebird, but all that you have to offer too. Giving from the pureness of your heart is also another way to open to receiving. This time of year tends to bring out the spirit of giving anyway, but see if you can shift this to come from a more heart-centered place rather than a place of obligation. The Sagittarius solar eclipse is also connected to the eclipses we experienced back in June 2020. In fact, this solar eclipse is directly linked to the lunar eclipse we had on June 5th, 2020. Do you remember what was called to be released from your life under that June lunar eclipse? Whatever empty space you have been working with since that time will blossom flowers under the presence of this December solar eclipse. Mercury, the messenger of the gods, is also very active under this eclipse. Mercury rules over communication and our mind. Under this eclipse, our powers to create and draw things to us are amplified. So pay attention to what you are choosing to focus on and think about. What you think about expands, and this is doubly true under the power of this eclipse. While we do have to be mindful of our thought processes on this day, it is also important to remember that being true to ourselves is what we should aim for. We don't have to be fake positive. We need to stay rooted in our truth, but in a way that encourages expansion. So for example, instead of focusing on a mistake or trying to pretend it never happened, you instead acknowledge the mistake with kindness and focus on what you can do now to move forward. The idea of Mercury being the messenger of the gods is also about listening to our inner divinity. Each one of us holds the essence of God within. So how can you connect with this part of yourself and listen to the wisdom it shares? This is also a power that comes when we listen to our own inner divinity, rather than getting lost in the sea of noise that very often surrounds us. It is time for us to exercise this power. The Sagittarius solar eclipse beckons us to rise up and observe the many blessings that have been hidden in the shadows. As we bring our blessings into the light, it also shines a spotlight on the relationship with the universe. The universe is always listening and responding to us, even during those dark times where it feels the universe has not got our back. That is only because we have entered a chapter where we are strong enough to walk as one. Embrace the season of your life, ground into the solar eclipse energy, and keep your heart and mind rooted in the miracle that you are. Overall, the Sagittarius solar eclipse carries some of the brightest energy we have experienced all year. Stay open to the light, even though there may be darkness present. Look out for bluebirds, listen to your own inner voice, and keep your heart pointed in the direction you wish to head. From foreverconscious.com, and today from Divine Sister of the Light, Natalie Glasson, from Sacred School of Om Na, The Crystalline Treatment by Archangel Michael. Greetings and love I extend to you all. I am Archangel Michael. It is an honor to be in your presence, and I bring forth the love of the angelic kingdom, a love that is so intense, unconditional, strong, and expansive. It flows directly from the Creator. The love of the angelic kingdom allows you to recognize the beauty within, the love you hold and the love you express. I, Archangel Michael, come forth today to share an insight of an activation that is taking place throughout the inner planes, and for those upon the earth. Many souls are benefiting from this activation. It is the crystalline kingdom of the inner planes that are delivering this activation. The crystalline kingdom can be recognized as the spirit, soul's energy, and the consciousness of crystals that you know so well upon the earth. The crystalline energy activation is connected with the new Ascension Earth blueprint. This blueprint anchored allows for anything and everything to manifest. Whatever your soul desires, whatever you desire, everything is possible. The crystalline kingdom wish to harness the energies of the blueprint, as your being is currently open and expansive due to you already downloading the blueprint. The crystalline kingdom wishes to offer you a download of energy. This is a download of wisdom, knowledge, and remembrance, a download that serves a greater understanding within your being. The crystalline kingdom wishes to share with you energy, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that is most valuable to you, most needed, and that you asked for or requested. The activation supports many beings throughout the earth and the inner planes to take a step up in their ascension, accessing new energies, new understanding, and therefore being of greater service to themselves and to all. It is an activation and opening of energy within your being that provides a greater connection with the Creator as well as a deepening remembrance of the Creator. The important part of this activation is your intention. There is a need to take time to contemplate what you wish to know. What would you like to acknowledge, remember, or to understand? It is as if the crystalline kingdom is a library, and you could check out one book. What subject matter would that book be? What do you wish to understand that would create tremendous transformation within your being, allowing you to love yourself more completely and absolutely, creating healing within your body and all your energy systems? What understanding would you allow to change your perspective about your reality and the world around you, supporting you, and not only you in making a difference in your own being, but the lives of others? What would you need to understand to create such a tremendous, impactful influence and transformation within your being and within the world? In order to discover the information that is required, you may need time to contemplate, to meditate, to ask within, because the answer you seek might come from your soul group or a guide rather than your mind or personality, and might also be surprising. How to access the transformation guided by the crystalline activation. I, Archangel Michael, encourage you to form a question that allows you to access the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding you believe will create the transformations and insights the crystalline kingdom are offering. Let this question form within your being, perfect it until it feels absolutely perfect. When you are ready, you can call upon myself, Archangel Michael, and my team of angelic beings to surround you. Call upon the energy of the crystalline kingdom, the crystalline beings, and the crystalline source that will serve you the most and wishes to partake in this activation process. Let the crystalline beings and crystalline energies surround you. As this takes place, breathe in the energy. Recognize when you feel you are connected with the crystalline energy, feeling their energy flowing throughout your being. When you feel an intimate relationship and bond forming, it is only then that I, Archangel Michael, invite you to begin to repeat your question. Repeat it slowly and easily within your mind, focusing on the question. You may find even in this moment the question evolves, or maybe it stays the same. As you repeat the question, your focus, your energy is entering into the energy of the question, with the ability to receive the information, knowledge, and the energy the crystalline vibrations and kingdom wish to share with you. They will begin to transmit the most appropriate energy, wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and remembrance into your being to create an activation which is illuminating and enlightening. You may not understand with your mind the information that is being shared with you. You may simply receive the energy knowing that insights will dawn at the appropriate time. This is a treatment for your entire being, your cells, every part of your body, your mind, emotions, every energy body of your being, your light body, and your chakras. They are all being influenced by the crystalline energy, which is so pure. It magnifies vibrations of the Creator, and it brings forth wisdom and knowledge that is appropriate for you and that will create transformation within your being and for all. Allow the crystalline kingdom to achieve their treatment with you as they pour their energy deep into your entire being. It is simply for you to receive and be aware. The information and activations will take place sometime within your awareness, sometimes without. The crystalline kingdom will continue to work with you in the coming days. There is much they wish to activate from within your being and remind you of. This is creating a tremendous rise in the consciousness of humanity and the ascension level of the collective, including the ascension level of Mother Earth. Allow yourself to experience the acceleration of ascension. Take time to be with the crystalline kingdom and the crystalline energies. They have much work to achieve. I, Archangel Michael, will be present in service to support you. I thank you for downloading this activation into your being. You are like a beacon of light on the earth, clearing the minds of many, allowing the truth of the Creator to unfold. I thank you. I am Archangel Michael from omna.org. Day from Divine Sister of the Light, Eden Sky. Galactic Time Update. We are entering into potent energies, my friends, a time for cosmic renewal and restart. On the galactic calendar, this new moon solar eclipse aligns with yellow cosmic sun, kin 260, December 14th, Monday, the final completion day of the entire 260-day galactic spin cycle. This time around, it spans March 30th, 2020 through December 14, 2020. This culmination leads us to a cosmic rebirth on kin 1, red magnetic dragon, December 15, 2020, where we restart an entire new 260-day galactic cycle which will span December 15, 2020 through August 31st, 2021. Let us set intentions for this new cycle. December 15, kin 1 brings us into a new spiral, a new galactic creation cycle. The more conscious we are of this energetic opportunity, the more we can tune in and take advantage of these galactic frequencies and make good use of this portal time. Whenever you hear this, take a moment to reflect and contemplate the personal and planetary journey we have been on since March 30th, 2020, which was when this 260-day spiral of creation began. Let us honor our continuum, all that has led us to now. Let us bless our continuum, forgive our continuum, and integrate our continuum. Let us consciously invite restart and spiral up into the next level of our lives. What are you calling in? Red Dragon calls us to focus on nurturance. How can you support and nurture your body, mind, heart, and soul right now to open to the next level of your growth and evolution? Red Dragon invites us to root to our beingness, to connect with our inner, authentic essence self, and to seep in that, taking time for this every day. From this root to our beingness, then we can take inspired action. Then Red Dragon asks, what is wanting to birth through you? What is wanting to actualize in your life in this new spiral, whether visible or invisible? What new beginning are you calling in? Once we have conscious intention set, let us honor the unfolding of our time-released, spiraling journey. May we honor the divine, eternal, creative spark that dwells inside of us. May we too honor the impermanence of all of life. May we submit to the joy and mystery of the ever-changing dance of form and formlessness. May we each consciously take our places, seated on the throne of our own awakening soul, each of us in our own unique role in service to the earth, in service to the universe. Let us feel our unity as ever-evolving children of the cosmos, our humility and our nobility, each of us playing our part in this ongoing, sacred symphony of universal existence. With compassion, wisdom, and love as our guide, together we are growing, learning, and arising into a new level in this new chapter of time. Let us take refuge in the knowing there is a divine, benevolent orchestration beneath and beyond all appearances. Let us celebrate this opportunity to be alive. Let us be grateful for all the blessings we have, for all the challenges that strengthen us, and for all the opportunities we have to serve, to give, and to evolve together. Let us celebrate our human incarnation on our precious Gaia Mother Earth, and let us open to receive the illumination and guidance of the majestic intelligence of the celestial forces to help us navigate our sacred journey. Wishing you a potent time of restart and renewal, riding the spiral, next level. In Lakek, I am another yourself. Eden Skywalker, 13moon.com. Make every day magical. Ayum Hunabku Ivam Maya Imaho. All hail the harmony of mind and nature. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Linda Lee. Aquarian Blessings, December 14, 2020. The new moon and solar eclipse is here. The portal openers already have the experience of the new moon. The eclipse, on the other hand, is about to happen in a little more than an hour. Today's eclipse is special. The energies that have been coming to the planet have accumulated enough momentum, the Divine says, and that momentum is being used to cut off the old era and usher in the new era. In other words, the energies have done the job. After the eclipse, we will have new energies to experience. The reset button will be pushed, and everything old will be left behind, energetically speaking. So take advantage of this resetting opportunity. Let the old fall behind you, and let the new begin. The new energies are here to support you and propel you moving forward to the next beginning. Let the energies do the work, and lay down the resistance. Know the new age is here. Have thyself a new beginning without the past, and a new beginning with the momentum that we have all built together. We are the new we have been building. We are the energies that the planet has been waiting for, and we are the ones who are ushering in the new age, the Aquarian age, and it is happening, dear ones. Aquarian blessings to all. Today from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Arcturian Light Journey. December 14, 2020, planetary conjunction. As we entered the Arcturian light vessel, our collective mission was to visit Mother Gaia from a great distance. Only days to the planetary conjunction. Global lightworkers were on board as we collectively aligned our higher light with the Arcturian ship to facilitate the journey. We were greeted by the stars and planets, introduced to a higher light spectrum, to assist in transmuting light codes and galactic family connections. It was a moment of deep integration and light assimilation. As we viewed Gaia from a distance, a great surgence of energy filtrated the ship as we observed the great transformation in motion. Gaia was immersed in a whirlpool of colors, most majestic yellows and oranges, with blues and greens. It was an energetic symphony of light, an interesting moment to see her home planet in such a flux in the higher dimensions. We were shown the great motherships and smaller pods around Gaia, assisting the planetary mission. We received a showering of love, connection, and support as we connected to the galactic fleet of ships, as we immersed in a wonderful connection of greetings and family connections. How protected and loved we are. We returned home to Gaia, the collective global light crew, feeling a deep connection to the universe, our galactic light family, and our mission, as we lead closer day by day to the great mission that is before us. December 21st, off planet Arcturian Light Journey, 13/12/2020. Know you are welcome to join us, Global Light Community, from KarenLithica.com. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse, Lua Astrology. New moon, solar eclipse in Sagittarius. Mercury conjunct the south node in Sagittarius. Venus in Scorpio, sextile Jupiter in Capricorn. Revelations come thick and fast. The universe sweeps us up into the skies to tune us into the big picture. It's time to trust that there is a reason, a meaning, a natural order to life. The cosmic wheels turn, cogs click into place, and all is as it was meant to be. Old beliefs fall away as we thought was true is gently challenged by the gods. With the eclipse square to Neptune, we can either slip into escapism or self-pity, or draw upon the vast magic of our imagination to create a better world. Venus sextile Jupiter says that when you follow your heart, you find your joy. It all begins with faith and a willingness to work hard to bring your vision to life. Live your truth and drink up the wealth of experience on offer. If you can't see the light, adjust your position and count your blessings. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Gene Keys, Unlocking the Higher Purpose Hidden in Your DNA by Richard Rudd. December 14th through December 19th. Gene Key 11, Obscurity, Idealism, Light. Spiritual maturity is to see through the spiritual ego. Sometimes a mistake is pure gold, so we needn't beat ourselves up. A mistake that shows us our tendency towards the inessential, towards something that hooks our beliefs, can be a massive wake-up call. Excerpt from the 64 Ways, and from the Yi Ching, Hexagram 11, Peace. Unio Mystica of Heaven and Earth. Anchoring the light within the body to see the world as it truly is. Light is the unity of beauty. Idealism is orienting freshness. Obscurity is the dislocation of entropy. Receiving creation. The intercourse of heaven and earth, the image of harmony. The wise ruler models his laws upon the principles of heaven and earth and enforces them for the people's benefit. If we have the 11th gift or are contemplating it, we can use the beautiful richness of the right brain visions and the archetypes in our life to launch it onto a higher level. This is our greatest gift, to catch others on fire with the light that burns in our heart. Our gift is our heart, our love, our devotion. Richard Rudd, 64 Ways, from GeneKeys.com. Today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 260, Yellow Cosmic Sun. Cosmic is the name for the number 13, and its key words are endure, transcend, and presence. The last day of a wave spell is often the trickiest, because you must process the 13-day journey you are completing, symbolizing that our journey is full of obstacles and distractions. However, all this is a necessary process, a learning curve. Once we have completed the process, we transcend, and so all the hassle, effort, and suffering make the journey worthwhile. The lesson with the number 13 is that there are no shortcuts on the journey to enlightenment. You must earn it the hard way. Today is Yellow Sun, which represents enlightenment, life, and universal fire. These days are full of insights, revelations, and eureka moments. Naturally, of course, when you combine enlightenment with the number 13, the result is transcend to enlighten or endure life. Today is the last day of the Tzolk'in, and so the combination of number and glyph is perfect. We just endured a 260-day journey. That's 20 wave spells, and the result is enlightenment. Today is also a portal day. All the attributes of the day are intensified. Today's guide is Yellow Seed, which represents sowing awareness. What can you show others today? Share your wisdom, and may that guide your actions today. Today, from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Cosmic Sun, Kin 260, 14 December 2020. Solar eclipse in Sagittarius, cosmic expansion, embodying divine presence, the power of enlightenment. 14-12-2020 equal 14-12-22 equal 141-222 equal 534 equal 57 equal 12 equal 3. 14 publicity, recognition, fame. 5 freedom, change, transformation, liberation. 12 acquiring wisdom and strength. 2 partnership, cooperation. 22 master builder, architect of peace. 4 form, structure, foundation, angelic. 3 Holy Trinity, joy, creativity. Kin 260 equal 8 infinity, abundance, source, flow. A gap day, galactic activation, portal day. Liberation, truth, justice, recognition, and infinite divine blessings are flowing from Source through this portal today. The new moon symbolizes happy new beginnings and celebration. The celestial signs are shining bright for success and a beautiful shift in planetary consciousness. May peace and prosperity reign on earth. A very powerful code for humanity's transcendence today. Transcendence is the act of rising above something to a superior state. Transcendence comes from the Latin prefix trans, meaning beyond, and word scandere, meaning to climb. When you achieve transcendence, you have gone beyond ordinary limitations. a final graduation from learning life's hard lessons. This is very fitting as we arrive at Kin Day 260, the last day of the Tzolk'in calendar, so our completion results in our total metamorphosis of the golden butterfly breaking free from the chrysalis, stretching its wings and taking its virgin golden flight, carried by the winds of spirit into the unknown. A huge day for our planetary ascension process. Rise up, planetary kin. Day 13 is the final day of the spectacular Yellow Star wave spell, the last of 20 wave spells where we are awakening our sparkle and using our creativity to attract more beauty, grace, and harmony in our lives so that our lives become a living work of art. Today we revel in the pure presence of what such a world of beauty would look and feel like, focusing on creating a world with the highest potential for love, compassion, harmony, and peace. That world is here now. The foundation has been laid. Now we must fully welcome this new way dreaming into our everyday lives. Our collective consciousness is shining today with greater harmony and beauty. We can sparkle and shine through connecting with our planetary kin, through our creative expression and divine service, through creating art, through our body talk, via telepathy, and through our eyes, revealing the deep soul connections that we are evolving into. Pure knowingness as we experience ourselves as part of the patterns of nature, full of star wisdom, remembering ourselves as the ancient and wise star beings of legend and folklore, influenced and interconnected with the movement and dances of the celestial stars. The 13th day of the Yellow Star wave spell is the one that gives closure. As we see the totality of what is and start shifting our perception, we awaken the artist within us and accomplish what we have been expressing through our creativity. Yellow Star teaches us to slow down and cease to strive. Allow your life to become a poetic song, a living work of art. With divine synchronicity, today's eclipse is making us pause and reflect, and finally face ourselves. Humanity has been so consumed by the false illusion that we have forgotten how to really live our lives through joy and wonderment, expressing ourselves through our divinity, the purity of our own unique soul's essence. It is time for a major reset, aligning with the natural harmonic matrix to get our whole planet back on track. That time is now, and this eclipse shall set humanity free. Tone of creation, cosmic is the last and final tone of creation, the highest octave. Tone 13 operates in the spiritual realm. 13 is the mystical number of the cosmic order, the goddess in synchronic natural time. Cosmic action transcends power, endures essence, presence. Thus today you have incredible spiritual power at your disposal to transcend the old you, the old paradigm, the old world, and old reality. They all dissolve into the cosmic mists. We can transform them by our pure divine presence, translating into pure harmony, beauty, and grace. We have arrived. Add some, I am here. This is the stage of having transcended the physical, emotional, and mental realms and arriving at cosmic consciousness. Today we can choose to be still and realize the connectedness of all things through the web of creation, transcending all but the power of pure divine harmony and grace through the frequency of pure internal presence. It is time to realign with your universal presence and upgrade your consciousness through your new and expanded divine purpose. Finally, let's go cosmic, the transcendent dynamic that runs the whole show, the all-encompassing everything that is the cosmic 13, perfectly transcends, taking magic flight and returning to the One once again. Today's question is, how can we transcend our old life, aligning with this new harmonic matrix, in order to fully flower and ascend into our pure planetary cosmic presence? And so we bid adieu to the beautiful influence of the Yellow Star, who has released us from the enslavement of the old time equals money artificial matrix, opening our eyes to a better way of living, prioritizing the beauty, love, and harmony that surrounds us, so we can now choose to live our beautiful new lives as time equals art. Well done, Lamont, what a stellar job you have accomplished. We have now completed our journey through the 260 days of the Tzolk'in, and tomorrow we start a new galactic spin, commencing with a new solar seal, red magnetic dragon, kin number 1. the original ones, host a brand new nurturing wave spell where we recreate ourselves once again, forever spiraling upwards to a greater solar expansion as our journey through the dream spell continues. Go forth and shine your light brightly, dear star blossoms. Bring forth your luminosity in order to radiate and enlighten those around you. Congratulations on your arrival. Victory to the light. In Lak'ek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 260, Yellow Cosmic Sun. The mantra, the code for today is, I endure in order to enlighten, transcending life. I seal the matrix of universal fire with a cosmic tone of presence. I am guided by the power of flowering. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. And on this most powerful galactic activation portal and total solar eclipse, let us know, beloved beings of light, what you have experienced, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell next to subscribe to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. I'd like to thank everyone for your support and pledges on Patreon and your donations. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sister of the Light, Karen White, for your pledge and support on Patreon. Each pledge is a vote for us to keep continuing this work of these daily transmissions, and we have many great things coming to all of you in the coming new year with our Patreon support, which will be releasing many things. Today we had our final drawing of the Goddess Dolls of this season. We'll be doing many more, and we'll be doing gifts for every tier and every level. This was just a special giveaway for this season of this final year of the old earth as we usher in the era of the new earth. So if you'd like to support our work and mission, you can make a pledge on patreon.com/prime disclosure. And we appreciate all of you with your continued support. So today we had our drawing for the Goddess Doll made by my Sacred Condor. And our winner was Elizabeth Stack. So congratulations, Elizabeth. Receive an email from us, so respond with your address and we'll ship that out to you. We also had the drawing for the larger goddess, Goddess Shasta. And the winner of that was Divine Sister Diane Campbell, and the drawing for the sacred amulet was Divine Sister of the Light Wendy High. So congratulations, Diane and Wendy. I'll also be sending an email to both of you. Please respond with your address. We will get those to you also. We'll be doing many more drawings for all levels, all tiers in the near future. Once we get some more gifts we can be giving out to our supporters on Patreon as our way of saying thank you for going above and beyond in supporting our work and mission of the Eagle and the Condor. So again, you can purchase these beautiful goddess dolls, these sacred items made by my Sacred Condor at lunagoddessart.com. Thank you everyone that's made purchases so far, and many more to come. So I'd like to take a few minutes to end this and talk about what we call the simulation, the simulated reality, the concept of the simulation being terminated at the end of this cycle at the Omega point. And I'd like to take you on a journey to look at this from a different perspective, that the simulated reality, like Walter Russell would say, anything in motion is simulated stillness. It doesn't make it a bad thing or something negative. The simulation itself, just like the mirror, is neutral. Just like the scrying mirror, the still mirror, it's in a neutral state. It is energy. And energy itself is neutral. It's what you do with the energy that makes it good or evil, right or wrong, positive or negative. So from my perspective and our team, it's not that the simulation will end or be terminated. It's that this simulation will be transformed to that of peace and harmony, because the It is the motion, it is the movement, it is the change that is simulated. And we can change with our internal map of reality, with our intent, with our willpower, with our co-creative abilities. The genius that's within is the creative principle, the infinite multidimensional self. So we together as a collective, we co-create the reality we call this realm or the earth or this life experience. So it is up to us to navigate and guide the energies with our mind, with our visualization, with our intent, with the power of positive thinking, with the power of our pure awareness through our heart center. So the simulation, it's not that it will be terminated, it will be transformed and transmuted and transcended to that of a higher state. And it is up to us as a collective, and is up to the way showers, the star seeds, the light workers, to transmit our light, to transmit our love, and have the vision of everyone living in peace, harmony, abundance, to create this reality of heaven on earth, and to uplift all life and all sentient beings. So it is up to us and our faith, our courage and belief to know that we have the power, we have the energy, we have the life force to create heaven on earth, to create this new earth through our intent, through our will, and through our actions and our connections with our planetary kin. And what we call the event, it's looked at from many different perspectives and dimensions and perspectives, just like the concept of God takes on many forms, many beliefs, many perspectives. But you can look at the event as the culminating point of the collective, the 100th monkey, the critical mass, where it reaches a point to where we understand, we believe, we have the faith, and we have the power and the glory to together as a collective, the 144,000 rise together in the energy, in the ascension to affect the whole collective, all living beings of light, sound, and frequency. And together we change this whole game, we change this simulation, we transform the simulation to that of our true heart's desire. And every living being deserves to love and be loved unconditionally. And that is our job as the eagle and the condor, the divine union, the Heros Gamas, to transmit that pure, unconditional, eternal love to all sentient beings, all conscious beings that came here for this mission. And this is it, bro stars and sis stars of the light. This is the culmination point, the tipping point. Love has won. Love always wins, because only love is real. So thank you for coming here in this great time of change and awakening and ascension and transformation on this great mission of manifesting heaven on earth. And through the power of our love and truth, we manifest on earth as it is in heaven. We manifest externally what is being experienced internally. That is divine alchemy, and that is divine providence. And we got this, angels of the light. So keep walking your sacred path with heart and living from that pure consciousness, that pure awareness. And we hold the line until total compression breakthrough in this now, through this rainbow bridge that is our sacred vessel. So luminous beings of light, shine brightly into the night. Goddess, speed, angels of the light. We love you all. Namaste.